True, President Trump is pulling no punches, calling out massive fraud, failed policies, and celebrating America's incredible comeback. The contrast couldn't be more stark. Watch this.
How about the new thing in Minnesota with the Somalians? They sold, now it came out, the great U.S. attorney up there, they came out, think of this, $9 billion, and they think that's just the beginning. They stole, think of it, in their country, they live on nothing, they have nothing. They come here and they steal $9 billion. Are we stupid? I mean, how do we allow that to happen? Ilhan Omar should be sent out of our country. She should not be allowed to be a congresswoman. She married her brother either to stay or to get him into the country. And yesterday she, I guess, made up a story. She said the police attacked her son. They stopped the car and the police said, we never attacked him. We never stopped him. It was a made-up story. She's a con person. She's full of con. She says, zero. She said, you ought to get her the hell out of our country. That's what you ought to do. She made up a story that the police stopped her son's car and they harassed the hell out of him. It turned out to be a fake story. There was no stoppage of his car and there was no harassment. But think of that, in Minnesota, this beautiful place, once beautiful, I don't call it beautiful, you got a governor who's a stupid person, and a corrupt. He's corrupt and stupid. But he allowed this to go on. He allowed this to go on. Everybody knew what was going on. But what nobody knew is over $9 billion. And the people of Minnesota are not happy.
$9 billion stolen. Let that sink in. But that's just one symptom of the Biden-era chaos Trump inherited. Here's the full picture.
We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels, the worst trade deals ever made. And our country was laughed at from all over the world, but they're not laughing anymore. 1 year ago, our country was dead. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world because we finally have a president who puts America first.
Causing Daffy wins that from the Wook in an orange 30 days authoring Philistines. From global laughingstock to the hottest country in the world. And it's showing up in American paychecks, too. Roll the tape.
Under Trump, wages are rising much faster than inflation for the first time in many years. Think of that. Wages are rising faster than inflation. That's what it's all about, right? And we're delivering lower prices and bigger paychecks. And the wage chart that you see up there is incredible. That NBC didn't put up and the networks didn't put up. There are more people working today than at any time in American history. And very importantly, while tens of thousands of new jobs under Biden were government jobs, there were government jobs. I could do that right now. You saw today we had 4.5% inflation. That's because I'm letting go of tremendous numbers of government workers. We're replacing them. In fact, we've reduced the federal workforce by 270,000 jobs. That's not to be mean. That's to get them off. And they are getting jobs in the private sector, and we're helping them to get jobs. But if you have all government jobs, we're going to be, a country that we don't want to mention names because we don't want to insult, but we're going to be a country that cannot be great. 100% just came out, 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. The only way to make our country great.
Wages up, jobs at record highs. But Trump didn't stop there. He went straight after energy. Let's hear it.
I ended the radical left's war on American energy, terminated the Green New Scam, and signed an order to drill, baby, drill. We're drilling. You see where gasoline's coming down? Gasoline is now substantially lower than $2.50 a gallon, And many, many places now are under $2 a gallon for gasoline. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants. That's a record all time. Because, we need tremendous amounts of electricity for AI and for all these plants. Electricity prices will fall very dramatically.
Gas under $2, 1,600 new power plants, and an economy roaring back to life. They told you Trump would destroy America. Turns out, he's the only one willing to save it.
This broadcast was generated by artificial intelligence. Its foundation is verified reporting. Big tools, solid truth. This is Next News AI.
Next News AI. Big tools, solid truth.